In this video, we are going to show you the perfect itinerary for Mallorca, the jewel of the Spanish Mediterranean. One of the questions we get the most is how to build a logical itinerary on an island that is much bigger than it looks. Many people make the mistake of staying in just one place thinking they can see the whole island by bus or waste precious hours in traffic trying to cross from one end to the other. Mallorca has beaches that look like the Caribbean dramatic mountains and underground caves. To see the absolute basics, just the main beaches, you need 4 days. But to explore the Tramontana Mountains, go down the Snake Road, and visit the Dragon Caves, we recommend at least 5 to 7 days. That is why we prepared a super complete 5-day itinerary with the best of the Balearic Islands so you do not waste time. So let us get started. What is the best time to visit Mallorca? The island has well-marked seasons. The best time by far is June and September. The heat already allows for swimming, the water is pleasant, and the island is not overcrowded. Summer. July and August is the peak. The water is like soup, it is so warm. But the famous beaches become impassable with so many people, and prices explode. Winter is beautiful for those who like cycling and hiking, but it is not for the beach. And how many days to stay? Mallorca is big. From Palma to the Formentor Lighthouse takes more than an hour by road. The number one mistake is underestimating distances. The recommended minimum is 5 days. The ideal is 7 days to do everything calmly. Now let us get to the day by day. Day 1. The capital of the Mediterranean, Palma. Arrive at Palma de Mallorca Airport. Pick up your rental car. In Mallorca, a car is essential to get to the beautiful beaches. Go to the center of Palma and visit the Palma Cathedral known as La So. It is huge and faces the sea. Try to go early in the morning when the light comes through the colored stained glass windows. Next door is the Royal Palace of La Almudena, the ancient residence of the kings of Mallorca. Get lost in the streets of the historic center called Casco Antiguo. It is full of beautiful inner courtyards and chic shops. In the late afternoon, drive up to Belver Castle. It is one of the only round castles in Europe and has the best panoramic view of the city and the port. Have dinner in the Santa Catalina neighborhood. It is the trendy gastronomic area full of tapas bars and international restaurants. Staying in a good region will make your trip much easier. The strategy in Mallorca is to split your stay or stay in the center. The first option, and the most practical, is Palma de Mallorca. You have nightlife restaurants and easy access to roads to any side of the island. The second option is the southeast in towns like Cala d'Or or Santanyí. It is ideal for those who want to focus 100% on the beach and wake up next to the most famous coves. The third option is the north in Alcudia or Port de Pollença. It is perfect for families with children as the beaches are wide with fine sand and shallow water, with resort infrastructure. We created this personalized map that explains exactly which is the best region. Staying in Palma or the southeast, you cannot go wrong. We will leave here on the screen QR code and in the video description the link to this map. We created them on the hotel site we always use, as it always has the best prices and free cancellation. And remembering that in this link below, we always organize everything you need to set up your entire trip for the lowest price. The sites we use to build our trips, and that have everything much cheaper, such as international eSIM cell phone chip, to have GPS on the roads, travel insurance with discount mandatory. In Europe, tickets for caves and the cathedral, good and cheap hotels we have already stayed at, and the global account to carry euros. Save this page in your favorites. Day 2. The most famous coves. Today is the day to wake up very early. Go to the southeast of the island. The destination is Calo de Moro. It is the most beautiful beach in Mallorca, a neon blue pool between stone walls. Attention, arrive before 8 a.m. The parking is far away in Cala Lombards, and you have to walk about 20 minutes along a trail. There is almost no sand, you sit on the rocks, but the view makes up for everything. Right next door, visit Cala S. Almunia, which is a super photogenic old fishing village. In the afternoon, go to Cala Lombards. This one has sand, a beach bar, and sun loungers. It is great for relaxing. If you have time, end the day at Estrenc. It is the beach most similar to the Caribbean, a long strip of white sand and turquoise water with no buildings around. Day 3. Mountains and stone villages. Today we go to the Tramontana Mountains in the west. The first stop is Valldemossa. It is a stone village in the mountains full of flowers in the windows. Visit the charter house where Chopin lived and eat a coca de patata, a typical sweet bun, at a local bakery. Continue to Dia, the village of artists. It is chic and has beautiful views. Continue to Soler. It is a city famous for oranges. You can take the historic wooden tram that leads to the port of Soler. If you like driving, face the road to Sacalobra. It is one of the most winding roads in the world, full of hairpin turns, which descends to a spectacular beach squeezed between two giant cliffs, the Torrent de Paray. Day 4. Caves and family. Go to the east to the city of Porto Cristo. Visit the Cuevas del Drac Dragon Caves. It is an unmissable attraction. You go down into a cave full of stalactites until you reach Lake Martel, one of the largest underground lakes in the world. The tour includes a live classical music concert with musicians playing inside illuminated boats in total darkness. It is moving. From there, go to the eastern beaches like Cala Millor or Calavarcas. This one requires a hike, but is wild and beautiful. Day 5. The North and the Lighthouse. Drive to the north of the island to the historic city of Alcudia. It is entirely walled, medieval, and very well preserved. The street market there is great. Relax at Playa de Muro. It is the best beach for children and for those who want comfort. The water is transparent warm, and you can walk 50 yards in and the water is still at your waist. There are many hotels and restaurants right on the sand. In the late afternoon, go to Cap de Formentor. It is the northernmost point of the island. The view from the lighthouse on top of the cliff is breathtaking. Attention, in summer, the road closes to private cars during the day, and you need to take the shuttle bus that leaves from Port de Pollença. Check the rules at the time of your trip. An important tip that will save you time and money is to buy tickets for attractions and tours in advance. On the spot, it is always more expensive, and the most famous tourist spots can have long lines. We will leave in the screen QR code and in the description the link to the site where we always buy tickets and tours for the lowest price. It is the largest tour site in the world and has practically everything there. Everything at the lowest price, and you can buy in any currency, saving on fees. An important tip is about transportation. The car is fundamental, but parking is a nightmare in the summer. Download the Easy Park app to pay for blue zones on the street without needing coins. In famous coves, if the official parking lot fills up, the police fine those who stop on the shoulder. Respect the signs. Quick gastronomy tips. You cannot leave without eating the ensaimada, the typical snail-shaped sweet pastry. The best one is at Say en Joan de Igo in Palma. Also try sobrasada, a cured pork pate with paprika eaten with bread and honey. Mandatory documentation for international tourists. Visa. Most Western citizens do not need it for tourism up to 90 days. Valid passport. Travel insurance. It is mandatory to enter Spain and the Schengen area. Minimum coverage must be 30,000 euros. Immigration may ask to see it. We never travel without it. And in the link in the description, there is the comparator we use. And how much does it cost to eat? Mallorca has varied prices. A menu del dia at lunch costs between $16 and $22. Dinner at a good restaurant in Palma costs $45 to $65 per person. And what to do at night? Palma is sophisticated with cocktail bars in La Lonja. If you want partying and young excitement, the Magaluf region is famous, but it is known for excessive drinking tourism, so go prepared or avoid it if it is not your vibe. If you liked this detailed itinerary, like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much and safe travels.